Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's time for another quick tip from Green-Eyed Guide. So, this week on the Caffeine at Midnight podcast, I did an episode comparing the pros and cons of caffeine gum, caffeine pills, caffeine in food, and caffeine in drinks. So, if you don't already follow the Caffeine at Midnight podcast, I encourage you to check out that episode because it's got some good information. And today, I want to talk about the difference between caffeine gum versus coffee. So, with coffee, it takes a lot longer to drink a cup of coffee than it does to chew gum. And what I mean by that is when you chew caffeinated gum, the caffeine gets absorbed through your buccal mucosa, which is a fancy way of saying in your cheeks and under your tongue. That means that when you have caffeinated gum, you start seeing caffeine in your bloodstream in as quick as 5 minutes. So the caffeine gets absorbed really, really quick compared to coffee. However, with caffeinated gum, because you're not swallowing it like you would with coffee, you may not absorb the full dose of caffeine. So if you had a piece of gum that had 100 milligrams of caffeine, which is about the amount of caffeine in a tall mocha from Starbucks, in the gum, because you're not swallowing it, you might only get 70% of that. So the pros and cons of caffeine gum are pro, the caffeine gets absorbed right away. Con, you may not get all of that caffeine, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe you don't need all that caffeine. So my tip for you this week is I want to challenge you to get really meta with your caffeine. I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Question number 1, when do you start feeling alert after you've had caffeine, whether it's a pre-workout formula or caffeine gum or whatever? When you have your caffeine, when do you start feeling something? The second question you can ask yourself is how much? How much caffeine did you have, and what's the minimum amount you need to actually feel something? So how much do you need in order to feel something? And then the third question is what? What else do you do that helps you feel more alert? For example, when I'm reading a really complicated research paper, I like to chew gum. So if I had gum that was also caffeinated, I might be able to skip my cup of coffee or my energy drink for the day because chewing gum by itself helps me focus and caffeine helps me focus. So it's a win-win. So I might end up benefiting from a stick of gum that has way less caffeine than my cup of coffee because just the act of chewing gum itself helps me focus. So that's your third question. Ask yourself, what else can you do to help you focus? And what would happen if that thing had caffeine? It's one sneaky, tricky way that you can be more alert with less caffeine. So that's your quick tip of the week. Thank you to everyone who joined. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Angel. Hi, Energy Drink Josh. Hi, Slimy Yeezy. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday. I hope this tip helps and hope you have a good week. Okay, bye.